Sorry now, no, I have a fucking. I'm after moving into a new place and there's no Wi-Fi, so there's only like good connection in certain parts of the room. So I put my phone over there with the hotspot on. So we should be good for now.
Fair play to you.
Yeah.
So,
Right, have we
today,
started?
lads,
Yeah, we've
yeah,
started
we're
now.
recording, man. So today we're joined by Rodney Rush. Rodney, you're pretty
Alright.
busy.
Hey,
How about you introduce yourself?
well, I'm Rodney Rush. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Most people know me from my role as Combo on Breaking Bad, but I also do hip hop and rap. I produce, do graphic designs, and all kinds of different stuff. Entrepreneur.
Awesome, man.
Well,
Jack of all trades.
Thanks for getting on, man. We appreciate it.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. Sorry it's taking so long.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while.
No, not to worry.
That's right. It's all good, man. So let's
How's
start off with
everything
like
treating you guys out there with this whole COVID thing?
Back
Pretty-
in lockdown.
we're kind of in lockdown. You're not allowed 6 people
Now,
in your house.
yeah, the cases have gone down again.
A little
A little bit.
You guys have to wear masks everywhere?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mandatory in shops.
Yeah, that's how it is out here. I know, it's crazy. I got now I have masks to go with every outfit and shit.
Fair play.
No, I've been like I go down to the shop and then I'll forget my mask, so I'll be buying a new mask every time I go to the shop, and it's just like I
Yeah.
have like so many now.
No shit, right? There's a couple places.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a couple places they give them out, and that's a smart way to go. I'm like, shit, you
Yeah.
want people to come into your store? Give out a fucking mask.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, even the reusable ones, like, or not the reusable, the like the one
Even if
time.
you're not buying anything, just go and get a mask.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I
one.
know
of
I've
them.
ordered a bunch of those cool looking ones from Wish. They just took like a month and a half to get to me. So
Oh damn. I would never buy anything off Wish, man. The amount of
Never
weird
You guys all
I've
done
stuff.
actually,
the
no,
show?
I've bought things off Wish, man.
Really? But
Yeah,
what,
look,
who were
hold
they
on, I'll show
selling?
you.
Darryl, who
this
was
is
the
the
guy?
trick. Okay,
Go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
this
I got an ad
is
last
the
week
trick.
for
You buy things off
sorry.
Wish,
yeah.
wait till it ships, and then you just say, "Hey, I never got it," and get them to refund you, and then you still get your shipment. See?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Well, no, what I was gonna say is I got a Wish ad last week. Do you get these weird fucking Wish ads on like your Facebook and everything? Because I got an ad last week to buy
Yeah.
fucking former leader Saddam Hussein on Wish. And I was like, why are they trying to sell me
Nice. How much
Saddam
is he?
Hussein?
How much is he?
$20.
So, $20 to purchase Saddam Hussein?
Sounds like a deal, bro.
No, but I got these off Wish.
Or is it a mask?
I got these guitar picks off Wish. I think it was like, how much did I pay? I paid like €2 for like 30 guitar picks, and fucking just,
Oh, that's not bad.
they're not the best quality, but like, you know,
Yeah, I heard
they
a bunch
do.
of shit. I think in the last like 4 months, I probably placed like 60 plus Wish orders.
Jesus, man.
Jesus. Yeah, man, fucking.
No,
I like to
no.
Everyone's
shop.
been
What can I
going
say?
like online.
Sure, don't we
Yeah.
all, man?
You know, sometimes
Everyone's
I
been
get
going
bored and
online
shit.
shopping crazy.
But
Like,
usually when I get it, I give it all out to everybody. Hey, what's going on? I like your hair. I got the whole crazy. See, I just dyed mine. Mine's like
Like your hair.
orange and red.
Respect.
See, she
Dyed
got
hair
the
game,
style there. So, hey, bro. Hey, Dara.
Yeah.
Is that how you say your name?
yep.
What color are we gonna get you to dye your hair, bro?
dyed it red?
I didn't dye it red. I dyed it blue. I actually dyed it blue. I dyed
green and then blue. Green blue.
green blue. Yeah, shit, man.
That's
No,
pretty sick.
I dyed my hair blue when I was in Australia,
Breaking Bad
and then I got
green.
back.
Oh,
Breaking
Breaking
Bad
Bad
green,
green.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll get the BRBA fucking
Well, I
shaved into
guess
the
you
side of
go
my head.
Breaking Bad blue and Breaking Bad green.
Yeah, you have the elements on one side, and meth on the other.
Be kind of cool, man.
Right?
We'll try it.
I ended up rewatching it there at like two weeks ago because I was bored out of my mind with lockdown, man. I rewatched like the entire series. Bro, it's mad good, isn't it?
Doesn't get old, man.
Oh man,
What'd you think?
just I fucking
It's
love
all right.
it.
Huh?
It's all right, yeah, it's all right.
Mediocre.
I mean, I've seen better stuff than it.
I know. Breaking Bad, fucking incredible,
Well,
man.
thank you.
The rewatchability on Breaking Bad is just like, you know, it can't be matched by anything else. You can go back and watch that as many times as you want, and you'll still enjoy it at the same time.
I know. I got people. They're like, I got people on their like 10th go around. I'm like, damn, don't you get tired of me?
Jesus, man. Just
Yeah, I
watch
guess not.
watch all the episodes with you in them and just restart it then.
Restart. As soon as you get shot by that kid, you just like restart. Go back to season 1, episode 1.
They're like, my girlfriend was crying
Thanks
because
for
you died on TV. I'm like, don't worry, I'm still here until your
'Cause you
girlfriend
died
hit me
on
up on
TV.
Instagram.
Oh god.
Yeah, man. I was fucking dead. I remember first time watching it, like a couple years ago. I was
Oh
like
man, that was so unexpected.
4 or 5 years ago, man. I was dead. I was crying, man. You were such a cool character. Like you were one of my favorites, man. And then they just killed you off, bro. Vince, I love Vince
The
Gilligan.
kid,
It's funny.
Like,
Little fucker, huh? Like, how am I supposed to look out for kids when kids are shooting me and shit,
yeah, it
bro?
pulls up
You
on
know
a
what I mean?
bike and just like caps you, man. That's some bullshit. Oh,
And pro guns too. I'm like, shoot.
Pro guns.
I guess it would have been a lot of different story if I would have shot the kid though, huh?
Oh,
imagine?
fuck it. Yeah.
Wow, they'd have been like, oh, fuck combo. He's an asshole.
Fuck combo. Fuck that dude.
He's an asshole.
Then you'd end up looking like what's his name, Jesse
Because
Plemons'
even
characters.
like I met Marilyn Manson. I met Marilyn Manson, and Marilyn Manson's like, oh, it's crazy how they have you all in white when you die. He's like, so they have you all angelic and people like you. And I thought about it. I'm like, no shit, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Everybody's always like, why didn't they kill Skinny Pete?
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh
on before.
man, we've had him on, man.
Charles. We've had a podcast with Charles, man. Charles Baker. Love the man.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he up to these days?
He's building a roof on his house.
No, hasn't he built it already? I saw on his
I know-
Instagram that he has it built.
Nice.
Yeah. When we had him on the podcast, he just started
Shoot.
redoing his roof, and then I saw it there last week. I was like, nice.
He also, I don't think he meant to
Well
do it, but he ended up giving like a motivational speech to us.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, really?
And it ended up being one of our best episodes ever.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Oh, shit. Sorry. I dropped my phone.
It's all good, man.
My shit flipped out. I'm gonna give you a motivational speech. Do not drop your phone.
Oh, trust
And if
me,
you do drop your phone, make sure you got pants on and shit. You know what I mean? Like, at least I got pajamas on. Imagine if you'd have been like, oh fuck, Combo's all sitting there in his boxers. What the fuck?
That's
Thank
why
you.
we do these on laptops. I
That,
like
Mr.
these.
Combo, very
that
cool.
motivational speech would have been good about 2 months ago. I got back from Kerry and I dropped my phone as soon as I got out of the car.
I should have taught you guys how to roll a joint. You know what I'm saying? I should have been like, Combo got a lesson on how you can roll a joint and get real high.
You know those things? Do you know those projectors where it's just like a mirror and you like have it face down, just like on the table? You're like, okay, so here's how you do it. You fucking get
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Good idea.
Like
That's
teachers-
a good idea. Or just take like a laptop and flip it upside down and
Yeah,
screen.
literally.
Shit. I'm like, I'm sure we can find something. I'm all looking around and shit. What do I got?
Oh my God.
So,
So I
talking
guess-
about you.
It's crazy.
Wondered.
Tom's gone.
I know.
I was
This
going
is
to say
where
about
I'm
Breaking Bad.
I was
How'd you get into
gonna
it?
ask. I was gonna ask, how'd you get to roll play combo, man? I like your plant. Shit.
kind of plan is
So I went to go be an extra. So I always had thought in order to be an actor, I would have to go out to LA or something. But of course, New Mexico gave the like 50%, I don't know, tax rebate or whatever, and they ended up moving the film industry to Albuquerque. So I went to a casting call that was half a mile away from the home that I grew up in.
Damn. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Nice.
So I had just left the post office and gauged my ears and my mom said I'll never get a fucking job in my life again. And 3 days later, I landed the Breaking Bad thing. I went to the casting call with a buddy of mine that I left the post office with. And I remember I didn't want to go because his mom, she didn't like me because he left the post office. Well, he calls me. He's like, my mom wants us to go to this Breaking Bad thing. I'm like, first off, what the fuck does Breaking Bad mean? And second, why the fuck would I want to go there? Your mom don't like me. And she was like a fed. She was like a federal agent. And I was like, I thought I was going to show up and get waterboarded or some bullshit. But I show up. Yeah, I show up and there's like 200 people in line. I took all my cousins with me, and there was a flyer that was describing like the character, which was original Chubby Stoner, which became Combo. And I was there in line waiting. I remember I saw a bunch of people that were like signing up, and they were going over to this lady who had a camera, like a video camera, and there was only like 3 or 4 people by her, and the rest of the people were just signing up and leaving. So I said, fuck this line, and I walked over there and asked them what they were doing. And she asked me, she told me she was going to come back with the camera and she could get me to say my height, name, and weight. And she would call me later on. And she called me later on and asked me to go to the audition, which was the next day. And this was the casting director. I mean, this was the owner of the casting agency, which was Win Savage. She owned the casting agency, Film Savage Casting. And then she sent me to Sherry Rhodes, which is the casting director of New Mexico, and I did my audition with her, and they introduced me to my agent, which was A&M. But my agent the whole fucking time called me like late, and I got hit up by Breaking Bad before my agent, like every single time. But why I say it like that in that order is because so after I went to that audition, the day that I filmed my first episode. So casting call, audition, and then I filmed my first episode. And a year later, all these people that I met, they all passed away within a week from each other of all natural causes. Both the ladies, Gwen Savage and Sherry Rhodes, and then my agent Vince Pooley, they all passed away like 1 year later after the Breaking Bad starts. And these are the first 3 people I met.
Shit.
It's crazy. I don't know how many people realize that, but that's kind of how it all lined up. So when I got started with it, they brought me back over the second season after I had done the first episode. They brought me back for the second season, and Vince Gilligan told me, well, I'd like to make you a part of the show. This would have been actually already after everybody had passed away, but they said, well, we're going to make your character Combo. I came in, I had a mohawk, and he's like, I like your mohawk, let's go with that. And then that's where it picked up, and then became the second season where I started dealing for him. But even after the second season, I remember I told some friends, like, I think I'm going to be on this show forever. And I got a call saying that I was done for the second season and I could cut my mohawk off. And that's why it's all short in that last episode, which would have been the 11th episode of the second season, is because I shaved my mohawk off in real life. And then they called me and they're like, hey, we need you for a wardrobe check. And I'm like, you sure? Like, they just fucking told me I could cut my mohawk off. And they call me back and they're like, no, this isn't right. They just tell me I told them, well, I'll make the best of it. And so I do my own hair. So I cut my mohawk, that little thin little landing strip, looks like some girl's vagina. You know what I mean? Jesus. I did that episode, and I remember talking to Bryan Cranston at the wardrobe check. He tells me, he says, man, I can't believe you go out like that. And I'm like, honestly, I was like, I have no fucking clue what the hell is going on here. I thought I was done for the season. Now they brought me back. And he's like, oh, you get shot by this little kid. And I'm thinking like, damn, so I'm dead? And he's like, oh man, if you go out, that's the way they go out. He's like, that's the way to go out. And I'm like, but I'm fucking dead. Like, I was fucking so disappointed. I was like, I thought I was going to be on the show forever.
If there's one way I want to go out, man, it's Bryan Cranston telling me I'm dying.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Well, he's saying that nobody's gonna forget the guy that gets killed by the little kid. Yeah, I mean, like, and it's true. Like, after I got shot by a little kid, it really took my character to a new level. And then the third season, they brought me in for the strip club scene, and we all remember the strip club scene.
Yes.
That shit was real nice.
Yeah, no, I remember this.
And then my character became the person who sold the RV, so that made my character even more iconic.
Yeah.
Which has been, I mean, since then. Now I have fans in every country in the world, and this is my life every day. I talk to people all over. I just got off the phone with a buddy in Houston. He's like, I'm gonna send you all kinds of free clothes, do promo and stuff like that. I just made a music video clip for a song that I did with the guy in Sweden. He wants to blow it up in Germany, but I just filmed the music video here at my hotel. I got some friends over there passed out.
What up?
But yeah, over at the hotel working and shit.
Yeah.
I'm in Fort Collins. Have you guys ever been or heard about Colorado or been to Colorado?
No.
I've heard about Colorado, but I've never
We're
been.
from the island of Ireland. Our
We're
extent
in
of
the
knowledge
middle
of
of
America is
literally
pretty
the middle
small.
of the ocean.
I'll tell you what, you guys give me a trip on out there, and I'll go kick it with you, and then you guys come on out here and we'll go camping and shit in Colorado.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro.
Let's do it.
Hey, there's a couple places out here where I am, which I'm trying to work with. There's a place called Mishawaka, and it's a little like small quaint place where they perform, but it's right here on the Pewter River, and I think it's a Pooter. I think it's Pooter. They call it Pooter. They always say shooting up the rear of the Pooter, and I'm like, the fuck you talking about? And they're talking about a river.
Fuck's
But
sake.
the river, they have a little place where people perform. That's Chihuahua, but they also have what's out here called Red Rocks, and that's got like 40,000 people in. And both of these places are supposed to be some of the best venues in the world for performing, doing music.
That's deadly.
Shit, man. Awesome.
Fuck,
Yeah,
man.
and I've just been working on and practicing and building and working on new projects. I got a book and a comic book and a movie and an album.
Comic book.
Shit, I just went to jail out here in Colorado for like a month. It was crazy.
Jesus Christ.
You want to tell us about that story?
Yeah. Well, shoot. I ended up out here, just some stupid stuff. A car that I purchased was reported stolen by somebody. I guess sold it to me.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
No way, man.
I ended up going to jail because I was a lot more expensive out here to live, and I moved in. People stay like month to month, like where I'm from in Albuquerque. It's a lot cheaper, so people rent for 6 months a year. But out here, people rent month to month, and they rent rooms, and there's tons of people. I'm right here by State University, which is like a big college campus, and around here, I ended up moving. Situation. Like I said, everybody in this whole thing, like people look at me like, look at him, he's rich. And I'm like, fuck you guys, I'm still dealing with all this bullshit too. But yeah, people like to take advantage of that shit. And so I've been in some weird situations, but I made it through, and it really wasn't too bad. I gave bail, I got them all together and got them writing. And I mean, shit, you got to make the best of what happens, right?
Exactly.
Nice
Yeah.
one, man.
100%, yeah.
We had a guy on now. He's from Australia. And we were chatting to him, and he was surfing the west coast of Africa.
Jaden
And
Murphy.
he got to Congo, right? And he was camping out at a couple of places. And next thing he knows, he was in the Republic of Congo. Next thing he knows, he's being arrested because they thought he was trying to assassinate their president.
He was just a surfer.
Shit.
Yeah.
It was because he was a white guy.
Assassin surfer?
He had no
Like,
reason to be there except
No,
surfing.
it wasn't. No, it was because
he's assassin surfer?
one of the places he was camping was like right outside the president's like compound, like his I think his summer home, like right beside the beach.
Sounds like a fucking Tom Clancy novel.
Oh man, doesn't it?
It's mad shit. Like,
Yeah, just decided to surf the entire place, and then
they came up to him with like fucking AK-47s pointed at his head and everything. They were just like, "What the fuck?" And
Yeah,
he's
'cause,
just
like,
holy
yeah,
shit.
I'm an Australian who's
I've had some
surfing
crazy
the coast of Africa. Like, they're not taking that excuse.
Yeah. They don't fuck around, man.
Yeah.
They don't fuck around. They think their
Fucking
president's fucking life is in danger.
Jesus, I want the water.
Yeah.
He's just
You know what I'm
surfing. They
saying?
come up behind him with surfboards. They're on surfboards with
But
AKs. They're like, "Get the fuck back on shore."
Mad,
Yeah,
bro.
that's crazy.
It's mad.
Mm,
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
So that must have been cool, man, working with all the
So
cast.
telling me recently we're talking about Jesus, and then I was like, I just walked on water. Well, maybe he was a surfer. And I'm like, holy shit, maybe Jesus was a surfer. You ever think about it?
Shit, man.
Shit.
Sorry,
Well, that just changed everything.
That just changed everything.
All right, my new religion is
I've
surf.
never
That's
thought
it.
about that ever.
My new religion is surf.
And on the seventh day, the Lord got
Oh,
upon his
it was-
surfboard and cranked the
That'd be a trip.
waves.
Yeah. On the seventh day, he said, "Let there be tubes."
You guys want to hear? You guys want to hear this week? I got into a conversation with somebody about surfboards, and you know who came up was the Beach Boys. Now, I had a point for the conversation. Have you guys ever noticed that the Beach Boys, who are one of the biggest bands, in history of rock and shit,
Yeah.
they never fucking surf. It's just surfboards are walking across like a fucking little stage that's like in front of a fake beach. Like, there's never one time that I've ever seen the Beach Boys surf, ever. Have you?
And didn't they
Do you know who the
fucking?
Beach Boys are?
Yes, yeah, but was it them that came up with Surfing USA? I mean,
Yes, but they don't have a. I'm telling you about. If you go back and look at their
Yeah.
videos, you guys never served a lick. They're always in front of like a car with a surfboard on it, or
Yeah.
walk in with their boards like this with their 4 other friends. I don't
Shit,
know.
man.
oh
Well, fake.
I've never seen them
my
surf one
God.
time. I was looking at
That'd
the
be like
videos.
us-
And I was like, that's some weird
that,
shit.
that's us. That's like us being called awfully Irish, but if we lived in like fucking Canada, like fucking.
That's good.
Oh.
It's kind of different because you're Irish.
Yeah. Fuck off.
You know what, man? Fuck this. I'm gonna tear up all their fucking albums. Give me a minute now.
Everyone go
Tear
out and
up
buy
all their
Beach Boy
albums.
albums.
People
Yeah,
scratch up the
literally.
vinyl and shit.
Yeah, go out and buy Beach Boy albums and just smash them with a fucking hammer and then light them on fire.
Throw them in a fucking
Jesus
barrel of
Christ,
acid,
man.
That'd be
man.
like Breaking
Fucking
Bad.
Walter White style.
That'd be like Breaking Bad coming out, but never actually cooking meth.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Which technically, they didn't. It was just sugar, right?
It was
No,
all
actually,
new. Wait,
they actually cooked with the FBI in Albuquerque and actually made meth for to experiment. Yeah,
but
not
all the
for
like,
every episode. Like the stuff for the episodes was candy from
yeah,
the
yeah,
Candy
yeah, it
Lady,
was rock candy, yeah.
and then they're making their own. But they actually
Did you
did
keep
at
any
one
of that, by the
point
way?
have the Candy Lady stuff.
Yeah, because we know Charles did. So did you?
Yeah, man, you know how many bags of that shit I've sold all over the fucking country? Man, I usually get them from her and then sell them for events. Like I sign them and sell them to people. I did at one point though having to start putting my logo little thing on there and telling all the parents and to their kids to not take them to school. Because at one point people were taking them to school and I'm like, hell no, not my shit. I made sure I talked to you. You gotta be responsible. It's crazy when you have kids coming up that are like, oh my God, I seen you on TV. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing watching this shit?
Yeah.
But it was so big. I mean, if they're under like 13 or 14, I would just tell them, hey man, come back with your parents. And when their parents would come up, I'd be like, look, this is candy, but this is probably a good time for you guys to talk to your kids about, you know?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Did you say that they cooked with the FBI? Brian and Aaron.
They did cook with. Yes.
Jesus. Just to get like.
Yes.
Fuck me. I didn't know that.
That is
To do it properly, they wanted to go through the process of how they cooked properly for the show to make it as realistic as possible. So they actually went through and cooked it with the FBI.
Shit. And do you still have the batch? Do you still have the batch they made, or what, man?
Do you still have the recipe or what?
Oh no! I'm just gonna tell you that since Breaking Bad, that shit's all over the place. So if you guys need some shit, just let me know.
Oh, for fuck's
Well,
sake.
there's a lot of people doing meth nowadays, or they don't even hide that shit.
Yeah.
For real.
Man, no one wants to hide anything anymore. If they do anything, it's always on their Instagram or their Snapchat.
Nothing is hidden these
fucking
days.
shit. I'm like, man, it's crazy as hell.
You see people cutting up lines of coke on Snap. Is that a fucking butane torch?
No, that's just a regular lighter. That's what we call a regular lighter around here. Breaking Bad style.
Looks sick. I've seen like the butane lighters, but not just like a
I
fucking
thought it was
torch.
perfect timing for that shit. I'm on. No, we don't smoke any meth around here. I'm off. Hold on. Let me just light my cigarette.
Is it windproof? I think it's windproof. Zippo brand.
That's definitely windproof.
Gotta be, man.
So-
Don't go telling people you're smoking meth with combo, okay?
No. This episode's definitely gonna be called Rolling Blunts with Combo.
I said if you need,
Look, no one's
if
gonna
you
see this
needed
episode.
some
Between
shit,
us.
hit me up, and I might know a guy who knows 3 guys who have an RV full of meth. Okay.
The guy who knows 3 guys.
Well, shit.
Well,
How
that's
many you gotta have
the name
one
of
on the
this
lookout,
episode. I know a guy.
one to drive.
I mean,
I
do you
know
know
a guy.
any? Do you know any laundromats around the place? I hear they're pretty good.
That's funny. I'm at this hotel and they got a laundromat downstairs. So
Oh shit!
Shit. And a car wash right across the road.
Damn.
I'm not
Well,
saying anything, but
Whoa! No way! And the name of it? A1. What?
yeah, no shit. My nephew used to work there. Actually, he was working at the car wash just this last year. But I would go through for the RV tour. I did I did good last year signing autographs for the RV tour. I probably did like $40,000 just signing autographs last year.
Fuck.
shit, man, nice.
Yeah, no, it's real nice. It makes it easy for me. Then I can just do what I do, which is music and crazy fucking videos and all kinds of shit. Did you guys get to see the video clip today?
No, I didn't get to see
I
the
actually
video.
didn't know. I've been out
I
all
was
fucking
looking on
day.
your Instagram though, and I saw your pet thing, the charity on Facebook you made. That was really cool.
Yeah, so I because I figured since my birthday, might as well do something like that. My friend has her pit bull over here, and I was just talking about how much I like pets. Pets are so much easier, and animals are so much easier to deal with than people.
Yeah,
That's true.
fucking honest to God,
And
man.
I definitely would like to do that and see that happen. If you guys would like, give me. Trying to think if I had another way to show you. Does anybody on that one have an extra computer that can pull up something on YouTube or could pull up something on Instagram?
Yeah, I can do that.
If you want to show that clip, I might be able to do like a special show a bigger piece of the clip on my end over here, and
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
we'll do a
Should.
special thing for you guys to show. So it's a special release for a song that I'm doing, which will be in German
Can you see
or
it?
Germany in Sweden.
You guys see my computer screen?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
do. Yeah.
Lovely. All right, where am I going?
Going to YouTube. I guess.
YouTube?
So go to my Instagram.
Oh, Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Instagram.com, and then just put after that put the real Rodney Rush,
Yeah, bro.
You got it.
like / the real Rodney Rush, or just the real Rodney Rush.
We're just looking at with this search. Look.
Yeah.
It's right now.
It might be easier to Google it.
Fucking pictures, man. Jesus.
What the fuck is wrong with
That's all the accounts there, fellas. Sorry about that.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, this one.
Right there with that happy face.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, let's give it a look.
Thomas, what the fuck was that a second ago?
What the fuck happened? All right. It's playing.
Like, the
Can you guys
gas
hear it, yeah?
station, what?
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here's shit, Thomas. You sharing audio?
Oh, you have to click it. You have to click the volume.
I can hear it fine. Yeah. Can you guys not hear it? Fuck.
No, I
Oh,
don't
no.
think
Oh,
you're not sharing the audio.
Yeah, you have to have audio sharing on, Thomas.
How
Go
do I
into
share
your
mine?
go into your settings, maybe.
It's probably through your settings.
Stop recording. Wait. Share computer sound. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Tell me if you guys can hear it this time.
Candy on display in the case, it tastes me everywhere you went next. Your body said chase me when it's finding bitch your lippy fucking drove me crazy. It ain't a surprise it was but a week and I was counting you, baby. Candy on display in the case, it tastes me everywhere you went next.
That's a little video I just filmed this last night.
You did that last night? Fuck.
That was fucking good.
Yeah.
I
That was
started
really, really
around
good.
like 4 or 5 a.m. and I
I did
finished
not
it around
expect
8
that.
a.m. I had it posted. sent out, and then the rest of it's going to be filmed by my buddy out in Sweden, and it's all in German. The rest of the song.
Oh, shit. Nice.
That was so good.
That's awesome.
I'm
That's
gonna give that a
That's what
listen.
I've
That's
been
really
working
good.
on.
sounds fucking fire, man.
Yeah,
Does.
man, that was
It did,
impressive.
it did.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. It
Yeah,
actually
no
came
wonder,
out
no.
good. If I had a chance to show you, watch. You know what I might be able to do? Watch here. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can do this, and if I can, I'll give you guys a little bit extra of the clip.
Oh, damn, nice. That's pretty cool.
Wonderful weather we're having today, guys.
It's not, Jared. There's a storm. Shut up.
Yeah.
There's not a storm.
Wait, what?
today.
Is there a
No,
storm?
no, there's not a storm. Guys, watch the fucking news. Jesus.
I don't have time to watch the news. I don't have a TV.
Bro,
Bro,
you got the
guys.
internet.
That right there?
Yeah.
You're frozen on your screen for me anyway. I don't know about the other
Yeah,
guys.
you're frozen.
Yeah. Oh wait, you're back now. Okay, I can see you.
I wish I could show you something here. No, not that. It doesn't let you share on here, huh? Whoa, what did I press?
Just okay, you're back. I can see you. Can't see any.
Yeah,
Can't you? I don't know if you can share screen on your phone. Can you?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
if you
guess
can.
not. It doesn't let me do it.
Oh, that's a shame, man.
Well, next time, I for now that's all I can show you. But if you guys hit me up on Instagram or video, and if you guys can show it on the clip of this or whatever, you guys can add it to it, and you can add the
Sure.
rest of like will be a larger view of the full verse of my video.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
We'll definitely share that song
yeah,
whenever.
yeah.
We'll share that song when it comes out, man.
100%.
Oh, it sounds fucking cool.
It does, man.
Hello? Oh, okay.
Man, that was impressive.
Now, did they freeze up now? Shit.
Yeah, you're free. You were
Hey,
frozen,
for
but
sure.
you're good.
Actually, watch. Let me rap to you guys. I beatbox
shit.
as well.
Oh, shit.
Little beatboxing for you,
Damn, nice.
and we'll do a
nice,
little rap
man.
for you guys for the show. We'll do the way that I be acting, that's the way that I am. I always have time for Mac, and it's just the way that I am. Like me or dislike me, it's the way that I am. Cause I control what I do, man, inside of your hands. Yeah, that's rush. This life I live, it's rough. If you don't like me, you don't know me enough. One and only, I ain't phony, I ain't faking and stuff. Rodney Rush, I let it go. I got control when I speak. I see surprise in people's eyes cause the way I on the beat. I'm embedding in your mind, speak of me when I leave. Leave it to me to be the guy to complete what you need. And like that's why I write rhymes to speak so free. Speaking of me, I know exactly what I'm gonna be. Little time, more rhyming will speak of me across seas. People down to get my pics, chicks be on it for weeks. Just seeing my shows, guys be trying to be me. I'm trying to be as open with my thoughts as I can, and as often as it's possible to feel supply and demand. I often feel philosophical, just the guy that I am. So wise I am, flow to his height I am. Speaking to him from a pedestal as a gigantic man. I bionic in my pinky, I got more knowledge crammed than you could cram in a computer chip inside of your hands. The way that I be acting now is the way that I am. I always have time for Mac, and it's just the way that I am. Like me or just like me, it's the way that I am. Cause I control what I do, man, inside of your hands. Professional, deep inside of my ventricles, exceptional raps that I spit is so impeccable. My testicles hang low, my flow's just so flexible. Eskimos can hang, sound too cold of a spectacle. The unmentionable eventually get turned to vegetable phrases, but I'm cursing unintentional. Yelling cock shit ass fuck bitch, at least it's my confessional. Is it Tourette's? It's questionable. Let's say it's uncorrectable. I'm a freak. I would get sexual with an extraterrestrial to see if there were sparks or connections could be electrical. That's something incredible comes to change my life directional. I'm an expressive, my vocals get loud hitting our decibels. It's a perpetual life that I live that's unaccessible. If I just play my cards right, my life will never be wreckable. I'm an intellectual crown king, sound serving New Mexico and Colorado and Ireland. The way that I be acting, that's the way that I am. I always have time for Mac, and it's just the way that it's rush. This life I live, it's rough. If you don't like me, you don't know me enough. When and only, I ain't phony, I ain't faking this stuff. Rodney Rush for Shirley up in the dirty dirt. Albuquerque town, they gon' feel me around the world. Swooping up them girls, I tell them, watch me, or I'll get yours. I got the courage and the curves that ain't courage goes with my words. I flourish life for sure, so nobody wanna kick it with Rush. So plush, no fuss, and having fun is a must. You could be at a hush, I give you something to discuss and have your words switched up so much you speaking in Dutch. Or in Duke of Earl, my main language I learned to bust. I'm the Duke of Earl, they gon' want me down to my crust. Loving me so much, they rubbing around to my nuts. I like girls big and they bust, you know I'm digging them butts. Life's for living, if they giving, I'm a digging them guts. And while I'm digging them up, you should be thanking them, man. Cause I'm paving the way for you all to be all that you can. I tell them quit they fucking hate and get the clap in their hands. The way that I be acting now is the way that I am. I always have time for Mac, and it's just the way that I am. Like me or dislike me, it's the way that I am. Cause I control what I do, and it's out of your hands. Rodney Rush.
Fuck yeah.
Man, that was good. That was fucking good.
Shit.
Thank you, brother.
Ooh.
You said, fuck yeah.
Sorry, I have to hold on. I have to open it. I
All
have
right,
to
y'all
open the
turn.
window after that shit. Hold on.
In 110 episodes, no
Hey,
one's rapped yet.
hey.
Number one.
Hey, Gerard, it's your turn to
That's me.
rap.
No.
He said
You
no.
asked possibly the
I was gonna
worst
beatbox for you,
guy.
bro.
Dara can rap. Dara's a rapper. Go on,
Fuck
Dara.
no,
Dara-
I'm not a rapper.
His dad's like a stuffed calf when he gets going. He's unstoppable.
Boom,
Hey, Dara,
bam,
what if I bust you a beat, bro?
Dara, he's gonna bust you a beat, bro. Rap. Go on.
Nah, the only thing I can rap is that, you know, that fucking. I can only.
Go, Dara, bust the flow. Yeah. Should I go longer?
No, it's grand, man. I'm not gonna come up with anything.
So I'm working. I'm working on right now beatboxing, being the first beatboxer rapper, high level skill level.
Hmm?
So I'm practicing, and
Okay.
I'm trying to be one of the best. I'm not trying to be. I am one of the best rappers, beatboxers in the game. I've been working at this for a long time, and I'm trying to be ranked at one of the best. So that way I can do some things in the world, like change the world, make it be a better place. You know, if I get to be in where I use my fame and my skill level to get to that high of feat, then maybe one day I could do something that will take away all this craziness in the world. But until then, we'll just keep surfing with Jesus and shit.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
World's a crazy place, but you're a bit crazier in all fairness. Now we have to end within the next 7-8 minutes.
We're what?
So we have to finish this in the next 7 or 8 minutes.
Okay.
So just to finish off, I'd like to ask you a little bit about you. Okay.
Okay.
I cannot acknowledge that was great a second ago. That was amazing.
Sounds good.
Fair play with that. But I want to ask about the short films you've done and if there's any more acting you're planning on doing.
Yeah. So I've done a few different short films. I've done some projects with my buddy Chaos out in Houston. He has a film company at CNG Records, and then I also worked with some people out in Louisiana. A short film called Battle in the New York Film Festival, and did some stuff. I've also worked on just different projects that I've written with other up and coming direct producers and writers. But I'm working on a project right now called Unorthodoxification, and then I'm trying to also see if I can get some of the rappers like Tech9 and those guys together to do my film, but also even maybe a film how they have 8 Mile. I'd like to see if we can do another one, because we have a 9 Mile, and that's a lot of where some of the stuff was filmed in Breaking Bad, but it's where everybody goes to shoot their guns off. And I thought it'd be cool to do another rap film called My Own Buzz. I'm creating it. I'm the developer, the hacker, and the motherfucking and the entertainer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
No, it sounds cool because you were a great actor when you were in Breaking Bad. So I'd like to see something again
More
soon.
of that, yeah.
Want to see more, man?
Bryan Cranston told me. Bryan Cranston said, it took me 20 years to get where you started. Don't fuck it up. So.
Well, if Bryan
working on
Cranston
that.
says that to you, you need to take that to heart. And go
It's hard to
somewhere with it.
come off of Breaking Bad and to go hit something else that's is equally good, you know?
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I get
don't leave, You don't leave Breaking Bad and do that. Like Bryan Cranston, just because he's a phenomenal actor, has been able to, of course, be somebody that's huge, and no matter what he does, whether it be theater or film, it'd be something that's big. Aaron Paul, he's had some good ones, but I know that some of the other actors, you know, they wanted to branch out into doing different than what they were casted on Breaking Bad, you know, being something that's like not drug related and stuff. Like I know Charles Baker, he, you know, because he's like a pianist and Family Guy, and I know Matt.
He's done some good things, but
Matt L. Jones, yeah, Matt's been in loads of stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah, wasn't he in Brightburn?
He was.
Yeah,
Matt Jones. Yeah, Matt Jones.
Yeah, he's been on like Mom and different stuff like that, which is a show. I did a show called Killer Women on ABC, which was produced by Sofia Vergara, but it didn't take off. It only did the first season. Luckily, my episode was able to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was in the 6th episode of that. I was on NBC, which was Premiere Television. So I get Disney and stuff and shit, you know.
Yeah. What was it like working with Sophia? I love her in Modern Family. She's awesome.
But she's gorgeous. I didn't really get to spend a lot of time with her, but I did get to, you know, like see her around, you know, the whole thing. And there were some really, you know, beautiful actresses that I worked with and some cool actors as well. But yeah, man, it's been a cool thing. I just, like I said, I stay busy. I've always been me. You know, before Breaking Bad, I've been Rodney Rush. I always tell people my close friends call me Rush. My close friends call me Rush because everybody wants to call me Combo now, you know? I never had no nicknames.
Yeah.
But I just stay close to what I know, which is this is my life. Like I grew up in Albuquerque and I grew up around drugs. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I knew that whole lifestyle and I knew what it was to be living that for the most part, because, you know, they had so much stuff go on in the whole, I guess, like 60s and 70s with bikers and all that stuff. And I grew up, my family members, my mom's cousin was a biker and introduced me to meth when I was like 11 years old, you know? So, and that's something some people don't know, but I've worked with a lot of people that have, you know, been involved with drugs, and I've been trying to do stuff that helps people get off of drugs and stay away from that, because I mean, it is a real thing out here. I don't know how far it reaches out there, but you know, after Breaking Bad, like a lot of people were doing drugs, a lot.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, but it's one of those things that, like, if people can, you know, move on and get past, I mean, hopefully it won't fucking be one of those new super drugs coming out anytime soon, and hopefully we can get to a point where people stop fucking smoking dope and stealing everybody's shit.
maybe one day.
But yeah, it's not a thing that people would see regularly, but I do see as a regular problem, like all around Albuquerque and even up here in Colorado, and even it's crazy. You know, it's a real big thing that happened, and somebody, you know, at one point said, I'm going to do the Breaking Bad shit for real in life, and did that. So I try to make sure that I do as many things I can to raise money for, you know, people in need, like I said, for the animals, for sick children, and also do stuff for my community, no matter where I am, and make sure I support people that are, you know, trying to get their life in order and do right. I always tell people, we already broke bad. I'm just trying to figure out how to break good, you know? But that's my little double entendre there. But yeah, I mean, good and bad is irrelevant. You know, I know people of all different kinds that have come from, you know, that lifestyle, that have now, you know, are family people and have good lives. I know people that never knew what that lifestyle was and joined it later in life, and then lost all their families and shit. And it's a crazy thing. You know, have you guys ever done meth?
No.
Don't plan on it either.
Okay. Good. Then just stick to the candy stuff, okay?
Yes, sir.
We've had,
He said, "Yes, sir." I gave you guys a talking just like Charles. I don't know what his was about.
His was about his childhood and being like beaten up, but hey, you know, that's
good.
yeah.
the reality of it. You know, he moved past that, and he had a lot of emotional shit and personal stuff he got to sort out. But
his one was people not believing in him. but then
You know
proving
what?
them wrong.
I'll tell
But
you what.
the effects everyone saying he couldn't still lingers with him.
I know that he got to kick it with me and we did some amazing shit. So if you ever fucking talk to him soon, remind him from Rodney Rush that we are doing it, and whatever those people said is wrong, because I met him and he's a wonderful person and he's a great friend of mine, and I will always hold Charles dear to my heart. And I know it's now like, years later after Breaking Bad, but Breaking Bad's still alive. I just tell people embrace it for what it is, because life is meant to be. And we get to use all of our skills and talents how we use them, and the things that we get that's a platform to showcase ourselves is something we got to embrace. Like I said, the good with the bad. That's kind of what I think Breaking Bad stands for, in a sense, is if you break down all the bad things in the world so that way people are just doing things, then you could get to the point where people can actually maybe get past that bullshit and do some good for each other. And that starts from even being bullied or picked on in school, or dealing with drugs, or bad families or whatever. And there's a girl I talked to just yesterday that her family went through all that, and even people that are dealing with mental mental disorders or anything like that. Some of those stem from drugs, some of those just stem from disorders passed through families. But I support everybody in all communities and make sure people are smiling every day, and that's my duty, to entertain and keep a smile on y'all motherfuckers' faces. Okay.
If you'd be down for it, another time,
Yeah.
if we can get 3 members of Breaking Bad cast on, like, we'd love to have all of these on at once. Like yourself, Charles, and someone else.
We'd love to get.
someone
I'd
else.
love to have you, Charles, and Matt on. We've been
That
trying to
would be
get Matt on
classic.
for ages.
You should bring Matt, and you should see if, since we get Matt, why don't we just try to see if we can't rally together and get like Aaron Paul on the Bad Boy and get like the whole squad.
I'd love that, man.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we could call him out on these social networks and be like, "What's up, dog?"
We're this big. You have more of a chance to do it than we do.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, is one thing I know is that everything I've ever done was because I wanted to do it. And if you believe it, then you're the one that could believe to push me, or whatever happens. Like literally, we could figure out a way. One time I funded a movie for cystic fibrosis for some young kids that were sick. And I just started out by sending them
when we started
pictures.
talking.
Yeah, and from then I got them linked up with Ellen, and we did some amazing things.
Yeah,
and
man.
they really, it changed their lives. And I mean, that shows, and you right there, or everybody out there that's watching, that they can do anything they want as well. And the things I talk about are only just me doing them. Like, I need help. I've realized in my older age that yes, I can do all this, but without the support of you guys and people to interview us and to keep us going as people that are, doing something big in the entertainment industry, we're not really much without you guys,
Thank you, and thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, for sure, brother.
Thanks for being a
Look,
part
it's
of
just
it.
a pleasure to talk to you. And,
Yeah, for sure.
we
It's a
love
pleasure
having
to talk to
all
you
kinds
guys
of
as
people
well.
on.
I mean, like, you guys are now friends of mine. You dig?
And you're a friend of ours,
Perfect.
Mr. Rush.
Friend of the show.
Mr. Rush.
Sure,
I like
brother.
that.
Yeah, we've
Right,
got
well,
that.
my
I'll be on
last
again
name-
sometime.
Go. Your last name?
I didn't hear you there. You cut out.
Your last name?
I
Yours,
said,
Susan?
I said I'd love to have you on the show again.
Oh yeah. We'd love to have you on again.
Okay, yeah. So this is what I was thinking. Maybe for the next show I do with you guys, we can figure out where Rush comes from exactly.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
That would be a good one. Yeah,
Because-
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Because it stems back to there in Ireland and Scotland. So that if that's as far as I get, see if you guys maybe could do some research on your ends. If you know any like places that you could search into family history there,
Yeah.
that would go further back than I'm able to reach here.
Yeah,
Sure,
man.
on, yeah.
Figure this shit
We'll,
out.
yeah, we'll definitely do some talk.
Awesome.
Sure.
Well,
I might even be able to take
That'd
one
be
of
a cool
those
thing
like
to do.
those DNA tests or something.
yeah.
That'd be awesome. Shit.
Yeah, that would. Well, Rodney, thank you so much for coming on again.
Yeah. You've been awesome, dude.
Problem,
yeah,
brother.
this is a good way to end it. So thank you for coming on, and everyone who watched and listened, thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell a grandma about the podcast, and take her handy.
Good luck. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Much love.
Thanks, everyone.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, shit.